Hello, you welcome to Geekism and welcome back to Foundation. Apologies for the lack of videos this last week. I was actually away on a conference over the weekend. Plan was to pre-record loads of videos at the start of the week, so I got stuff missing up, but unfortunately at the start of the week I was a little bit ill with just a cold really, but it kind of knocked it out of me a little bit, and I was coughing and spluttering all over the microphone, so unfortunately it meant that we did go without videos for about a week, I'm afraid. As you can probably tell from my voice, I'm still a little under the weather now, but this is purely post-conference induced. This is a long day's working and even longer nights socialising, so I'm although I'm a little under the weather, it's completely self-induced, so I'm back and recording content. So thank you for bearing with me while we had a bit of time away. We are back in Foundation. Been looking forward all week to get back into this, because I really feel like we've only sort of touched the tip of this game's iceberg. So in the last episode we did the Lord's Manor, I think that's up here, which I don't think does much other than it adds space here to the village capacities. At the moment we can have 800 gold sitting in our little bank there, and that's due to this single building here. So I think what we could do, if we click edit here, if we add on a small treasury, these add a small expansion of the treasury capacity to your coffers, needs 30 planks. So if we click here and stick one of these on the back, so at the moment we haven't really got much else going on there, have we? So if we click like that, we drag it up a little, let's have a look. That could go on the back there and be pretty standard. Okay, that just needs 40 planks, so that'll get done over time, that's good. Other than that, I think we're looking okay here. I think what we do need to do is probably start working on a second town, basically, or at least a good second chunk of the town, because at the moment we have this church is not really covering our needs anymore. It has a villa capacity of 55, and that's pretty full now. We've got over nearly 70 people in, so we definitely need to work on doing that. So let's have a look up here then at these. So I can't quite figure these out. We can unlock a fisher's hut. I'm not really fussed about doing that, because there's no water in this level, because it's an earlier level. Here, this number here, Splendor, is 1. So to unlock that, we need 20 Splendor to give us those. Okay, so here with Kingdoms, we have 35 Influence, 7.8 Splendor, so we need 15. And then here on the Clergy, we need, again, 20 Splendor there. Rustic Church Editions, all 3. So we have no Clergy Influence, and we have 9.2 Splendor. So, pretty sure Influence comes from those quests that pop in from time to time, depending on who we give the gear it asks for too. And then Splendor, I guess, comes from, 9.2, look. Right. So what I'm thinking is then, to unlock the regular church, we need 20 Splendor. So we need another rustic church, basically. So I think a second rustic church over here, signifying the beginning of another town centre, I think is probably a decent way to go. So we've got a decent bit of gold coming in. We sorted out all of our market stuff last episode. Sorry, you have to bear with me, because, like I say, it has been a bit of a week away, I'm afraid. They've got berries, bread, and slots. Yes, the other thing I think we needed was more bread production as well. We weren't really keeping up with the bread production. And what we said we would do there is move the bread production actually out of the village walls to here, so it's a little bit more realistic. It's very often that the farms are out of the village gates, so I think that is maybe something we'll look at doing. So we need, if I remember rightly, a wheat farm. The wheat farm goes to the windmill, and then the windmill goes to the bakery. So let's have a look at our menu here. Wheat farm. Okay, so wheat farm, pretty much it'll grow wheat where there's no trees. We may have to come and send people down here to clear out the trees, but for now at least we could have we could get 2 decent wheat farms in here, I think, pretty easily. So I can't remember how to rotate in this game, but that one will do there, I suppose. Control Control, there we go. Another one here. Okay, that's fine. And then for each of those we need to add the farm field. So the farm field for this one's going to be pretty much like that. And then the farm field for this one, at the moment, it's going to be a little smaller, but it's basically going to come and be like that for now. I think we will eventually send somebody in to sort them trees out. Okay, so there's a couple of farms. Those farms require windmills. So we'll have a windmill. Oh, we don't quite have the gold for the windmill just yet. Okay, I'll let them come in. Then, yeah, I think what's going to be the plan eventually is to move this windmill, get rid of these two, and have that as some additional housing down here that we'll all be able to access the market and the church pretty well, I think. And then once our big old church is unlocked, I may well actually just knock this one down and replace it with a proper church and keep the country churches, or the rustic churches they call them, towards the outskirts of the town. Yeah, I think that's probably the way to go. Otherwise, how are we doing here? I think I did notice a problem with this. Coal Hut is producing coal. The lumber camp there is producing lumber, that's fine. The mine here is producing iron, which it has plenty of. But I think what I hadn't done... There we go. I hadn't got the iron bars in place, but I did have the weaponsmith. So at the moment, that's just sitting there doing nothing because it doesn't have iron. What we didn't realise was that the iron from here needs smelting here before it gets used to make weapons. So, but luckily I noticed that and did it just at the end of the last episode. Excuse me, I'm going to take a few drinks during this because my throat is very dry. Yeah, and then when we've done that, we'll be able to cancel the tools order that we've currently got on the trade screen here. Where is it? Tools. In fact, we could probably get away with doing that now. You know, here we will sell all above 30 now, I think, and that way we won't actually buy any more. That's probably the way to go. Do we have copious amounts of anything in here that we can shift? I'm not too sure there's a way of being able to see all of them easily. What about down here? Villager list, workplace list, quest list, desirability layers. Desirability layers? What's that? Oh, no, not just in that. Workplace list. There's no soldier assigned in the Lord's Manor. There's no one in... Ooh, what's going on here? There's no one in that warehouse. Ooh, we need some transport going on in that warehouse. Did we maybe close immigration? Yeah, let's have some immigrants coming in then so we can fill those last few slots up. Because also, these new farms that are going in are going to need some staff as well, aren't they? Yeah. Okay. Everything else, I think, is looking alright. Lumber camp over there. Let's just check our zones. Yeah, doing a good job of clearing that bit out there. Probably will now send them down here after that bit gets cleared out. And then over here, they've cleared that out pretty well. Ah, okay, yes, now that area is nearly cleared, apart from a couple there that we'll get rid of as we build. Let us clear that and give their extraction zone now this space here. There we go. And then residential can come down here a little. Farm fields, all this can not become farm fields anymore. There we go. No, they won't do it there because of those trees at the moment, but we will get that cleared. We'll get that sorted if we're not producing enough. Where else is farm fields? Yeah, just that one there, isn't it? Again, we'll leave that until these ones are operational, and then just squish this residential area all the way down here, and then keep the residences inside the houses, inside the walls, and the farms on the outside. Talking of walls, well, I don't think they use much. Let's have a look. Decoration. No, it's going to be a... Is it one we can drag out? Oh no, it's a separate thing, isn't it? There we go. Okay, so we've got wooden wall, large stone wall, and hedge. So, what's this one we've used? So let's just jump in. So, we're gonna probably take this bit here on the outside of the thingy as well. Let's go here. Or did we decide we weren't going to do it? We weren't going to do it into the trees. We'll just take it up towards trees so it looks right. Yeah, let's do that then. Yeah, that's good, I think. Was there a higher one? Was there? Let's have a look. Oh, there's that one. Yeah, there's that one. Look as well. Hedge. I think that's the one we want. So, control and left click. Yeah, okay. And then we'll do large stone wall. Yeah, this is the one. And look at this. Although I think the wood should be on the other side. There we go. And then we'll take that up into the trees like so. And that'll just look the part. And then pretty much the same on this side. This edge here. Going into the trees. Yeah, that's much more like it. That is the sort of exterior wall you'd expect, isn't it? Yeah, good stuff. Okay, these are taking an awful long time to build. What are we waiting on? We're waiting on tools and still planks as well. Okay, we'll have to just keep waiting for now, I guess. We may have to restart. Oh no, hold on, because this is we have stuff we can put in here now to start making tools, right? Oh no, to start making iron. That's right, and then the iron there will go to make tools. Okay, so yeah, we should have some tools trickling in. Oh my goodness, trickling in. But yeah, wood still seems to be a major problem. Let's get another lumber camp in. Just here for now. That will clear out this area basically, because we are seriously lacking in trees. The one that's up here needs to probably start working over this way a little. As well. Which in turn will give us that space for fields. And the fields going up the hill there, that'll look really quite good, I think. Everything else I don't think we're particularly low on. We have loads of clothes, which means obviously the number of sheep and everything else we have is fine. Is that a house going up there? Yeah, that's fine. We'll have a house going up there. Just check residential areas. Did I open that up a little? Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. We don't really want to go much further that way until we've had a gap, so that the little sheepies still have a bit of space, and they would still have a good chunk of room there needed to potter about and pasture. Is it pasture with sheep, or is it just cows that go out to pasture? Still got some stuff dumped in the middle of the town there. We've got our market on the hill. Still no bread. It's selling, but it's pretty much going out as soon as it's coming in. So we definitely want to try and up that number, because sometimes the quests that come in request bread. So I definitely think that's going to help. This one's done. We just need somebody to come and build here. I realise I've slowed the speed down as well. We can get that sped up again. Carla. Young Carla is coming in to fix. Where is she? I am working. Where are you, Carla? Oh, you're right here. Good stuff. And the Lord Manor's built, which means we can now have 1100 in there. That's good. Does that look okay? Let's check that out. Yeah, that's fine. Just stuck on the back there. Okay, and a wheat farm is now done. That's good. So we'll do a 1-for-1 first of all. So we'll just get rid of that one and stick the 2 staff that were... Oh, was there only 1 farmer working in that one? And they just automatically come over. 2 new joiners are villaging. I just said there. Or maybe they're working their way across, because I never added anyone there. Look. Yeah, there they go. They've come and found a new job. That's good. It does that automatically. So at the moment we're 1-for-1 with those. Let's build a new where are you? Windmill. You want these really sort of open in the field, don't you? To one there. Another here. Have them both facing the right way, so it looks like the wind is the wind makes sense, I guess. Growing now. Okay, so that space seems to be much space actually. That's interesting. Now we have no tools now, and we've got 0 tools there. So let's see. Are we actually producing tools now? There's coal. There's no iron. Here there is also no iron. It's because you're miles away. So here we want to help the clergy. That gives us 10 influence points because we need to start working on having some influence points. So we'll help the clergy deliver 5 bread. Okay, now, to have that bread delivered, it needs to be in a warehouse. I don't think we currently have a warehouse with it in. There's one warehouse over here. Coal. Alright, so let's change that for bread. And stock maximum. And assign some warehouse staff to it. And then as soon as we have 5... go on, what do you want? You want staff? 1,000 gold and a free territory. Yeah, go for it. Send our 5. Oops. Send our 5 soldiers because they seem relatively useless, to be honest, in the city at the moment. I don't think they've really set up the game to have sort of people coming in. Okay, let's have all of this. We can take away farm fields. There we go. And we can add in all of this area as residential now. Right up to that wall. There we go. So more houses can pop up there if they wish to. And that'll be quite close to the town centre, the market and warehouses and everything else they need. I suppose the ones over here probably, yeah, low desirability, but over here is probably pretty good, yeah, high. And all these ones here will be high as well. So that's good, I think. And then, I definitely think another church. I would like the proper church to go here eventually. And sort of maybe angle it a little bit around this way. Maybe get rid of that house there, and have a larger church going back that way. I think is probably the way to go. Oh, look, how are we doing here? Everything. It looks like it's tools we're waiting on. Maybe for now at least. So we could start getting a bit of a stockpile of tools. We should keep buying them in. Maybe we're a little too keen there to get rid of them. Tools. Buy until inventory reaches the value of 30. Yeah, okay. Other than that, really much else we can do really, because it's bread and berries as well. We seem to be a little low. And do we have the 4 gathering huts on this berry here? There's 2, one there, one there, one there. You can have up to 4 on a pack of berries apparently. We could do maybe finding some more berries. Let's have a look at the extraction zones. There'll be a little dot of berries somewhere. No, perhaps we have yet to come across more berries. But that's okay, I suppose. We can make it work. Houses are already going up here. That's good. There you go, desirability high, so that one will probably quite quickly become become one of these ones. These second tier multitude. These are so. Look at that. It's such a cool. This game, man, is so pretty. How are we getting on here again? I think it's just tools we're waiting on. Dominic is bringing 9 tools. There we go. We've obviously bought some off somebody coming past, because I can't imagine we're producing them that quick. Let's have a look. They have no iron and no. No, hold on. They have no iron. Right, sorry. But we have iron. We have loads of iron. Perhaps we should change this to iron here. And then that will start to move it towards where we want it to be. Soldiers are back, that's good. That'll give us a good chunk of cash. Wheat farm's done. Yeah, good. Lumber camp is done. Okay, so then we can start getting a bit more luck, because we're always really super low on lumber. Let's have a look. We've got 2 people we can go in there, that's good. And a windmill's done as well. Okay, awesome. That means we can get rid of this windmill. Sorry, get rid of this windmill. There we go. And then that will just become a housing area now. Quest. Oh, we didn't do the bread. We didn't have it in stock, to be fair. But we did get 20, whatever that one is, 1,000 gold and a free territory. Although territories, they still cost you to put them down. Remind me which one territories is. It's somewhere up here, is it? Old walls, territory. Yeah. See, look, free. But it is going to add 50 to our taxes. Which at the moment, I don't really know whether or not we're earning. It's very difficult to see your income and outcome at the moment. Let's have a look. It just seems that they're lacking in food and drink. But hopefully we're going to up our bread production. Oh no. Right. We need to get some staff. Some staff should have moved over. There we go. We have nobody to work that wheat field. Hopefully that wheat field will produce enough for now, because it says it produces 2 wheat, look. And there's wheat there to be made into flour. And then all the flour comes up to... Was it there? No? Here? It's one of these. There is it, I guess. Bakery. There we go. That should hopefully increase the bread supply, although we might have to keep an eye on building a second bakery, perhaps. I'm glad that houses are moving in over here now. That is definitely what I wanted. I wanted this area to be pretty... As soon as you get through that gate, like heavy residential here. So hopefully this is the area that I'll move into. and then we will definitely look at starting sort of a little satellite village over here, maybe with a rustic church, a well, a market, and a few houses, you know, just to kind of keep people happy. Good stuff. Okay, well, like this episode was clearing up issues we had and setting a foundation, pardon the pun, for future development. But I've enjoyed it. It's nice to be back in the game. It's nice to be back on Geekism. So again, apologies for the time off, but we're back hitting it hard. We'll be back on live streaming on Twitch, back in Planet Coaster. I've got Azuri Gardens this week, so I'm excited to get into there. We're going to be back into Parkitect as well. Yeah, super fun. Can't wait. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, you can give us a like. It really does help out the channel. And if you're not already, don't forget to subscribe. Any thoughts, queries, or suggestions, you can pop them down in the comments. If you fancy a chat, you can find me on Twitter. I'm at John T. Sparrow. If you'd like to join in with the Geekism community, you can do so over on our Geekism Discord server. You'll find the link for that in the description. Thank you all to our Patrons who make these videos possible through their generous support at patreon.com/geekism. And don't forget to check out our affiliate links. Get yourself some cool games and other goodies for cheap while supporting the channel as well. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.